Hello everyone, welcome. My name is vAaron, and today we've got some really positive news from the latest stream, and this is changes coming to mod 23. It looks like the whole dungeon running aspect is gonna be different in a positive way. So team match is gonna get a normal and a master mode. In the normal mode, you don't have to do nothing too easy. Keep the mechanics the same, just make it a little bit more forgiving. You can make it a lot forgiving if you're going to put it in RTQ so people can do it. That was the issue with Demogorgon. It wasn't the fact that people didn't know how to do it, it's the fact that they weren't ready to see Demogorgon in the RTQ, and they were not ready to complete it. Stat wise, gear wise, whatever it may be. However, there's going to be a normal version of Tiamat and a master version. Same with Demogorgon, there will be a normal and a master. From Tiamat, you've got the Tiamat's orb set. That will be updated in item level, and it will be added to the normal Tiamat. There will be a brand new artifact set for Master Tiamat. And with Demogorgon, in normal Demogorgon, you'll get the Demon Lord set, which was the very old best in slot set with the Orcus Shard of One, Baphomet's Infernal Talisman, and the Demogorgon Girdle of Might. And then in Master Demogorgon, you will have Demogorgon's Reach, which is this one right here, and also the neck and the waist. So even if you can't do Master Demogorgon yet, you're going to get a decent set out of normal Demogorgon. However, the actual artifact, Orcus Shard of Wand, that is going to be in Castle Never, or you can get it out of a lockbox. It's entirely up to you. So it's looking like the queues are getting updated when it comes to the required item level. For example, Tiamat Master is going to be 70k item level. That's the highest we've ever gotten. We all know how difficult queues are, like, let's say like Tom. Tom is still difficult, and it says 30k item level. I expect all of these values to change to be somewhat realistic, because if you went in as 30k, I mean, yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So the fact that Crown of Cardagon is 50k and Master Tiamat is 70k, I don't think it's going to be stupidly difficult. However, I think it's just a real evaluation of the item level you're going to be needing, rather than all this just nonsense item level here. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're just editing the requirement levels for the queues. So it would seem that once all these changes take effect within the dungeons, the aim is to make dungeon running viable again. Because dungeon running, whether people like it or not, I know there's a lot of people out there that will sit there and make AD, or they'll do hunts, and then they'll say, there's plenty of stuff to do. No, there's not. There's not plenty of fun stuff to do. Is there plenty of stuff to do? Maybe. But is that stuff going to be fun to you, hence keeping you on the game? Probably not. A lot of people play the game for dungeons. The combat system in Neverwinter is absolutely awesome. So why would we just want to make AD? Like, give us something fun to do. Keep us interested. That's the main aim that Cryptic should be aiming for. And this is a step in the right direction. Because when it comes to dungeon queues, they are upping the drop rate. However, in turn of upping the drop rate, they are lowering the amount of rerolls you can do from 4 to 2. So you can only reroll a chest 2 times. However, the increased drop rate will be like, it'll be like Dungeon Delver's Delight kind of drop rate. And then once Dungeon Delver's Delight, God, I can't say it that fast. But once that event drops, you'll be getting, I don't know, about a 50% to a 70% increase in drop rate on top of that. So it's not bad at all. With the drop rates going up, they are also implementing new premium loot. And one of that premium loot is actually mythic insignias. They are making them drop inside of dungeons, which again is absolutely incredible. We need this premium loot to help our characters. I've been playing this game for a long time. I haven't been playing it recently because I am still freezing and it's kind of annoying. However, adding mythic insignias is such a good thing to do, and I do appreciate that, even though I am kind of negative. Well, I'd say I offer constructive criticism more than anything. But yeah, putting premium loot in form of mythic insignias is awesome. Now, I was hoping that with all these dungeon changes, I was hoping that we would get maybe rough AD taken out of the game, so we can farm dungeons as much as we want until our heart's content, and we can make AD rather than being limited on how much AD we can make. However, it doesn't look like that's the case. It looks like rough AD is still gonna stay in the game, and that's essentially what they're keeping. Do I agree with that? No, but this is still a step in the right direction, and I think a lot of people will appreciate the changes that they are implementing within the dungeon queues and the new drop rates. Also, you cannot go and farm Master of the Hunt and farm the best rewards. So the rewards are time based. So let's say if you spend, I don't know, half an hour in Voss and you only spend 5 minutes in Master of the Hunt, you're going to get a better chance at rewards from Voss because you have spent longer in that dungeon. And this is a good way of keeping people interested. It's a good way of keeping the player retention up because it makes people want to farm these longer dungeons, hence keeping them on the game more. Again, it's another great call by Cryptic, and I really can't wait to see what else they've got planned. If this is the start of Cryptic listening to its community, then we as a community can talk about what's bothering us, and it seems like they will listen. They will take our feedback into account. This is why I've always offered constructive criticism. I've never gone, oh, this is an awful part of the game, and that's it, just left it at that, like, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I've never done that. I've always said why this is bad and how it can be fixed. And as a community, we can do that because now we know Cryptic are listening. So if this is Cryptic listening, it's the start of something amazing. And if it does carry on, Neverwinter is gonna be lively again. I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah, guys, if you want to see the summary, I'll leave the link in the description below. I've only spoke about a few things. It's all subject to change, of course, but just click the link below in the description if you want to see the summary, and then you can have a look at it for yourself. Maybe share your thoughts. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. You want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.